Hey Harmonies, Victoria here. Our neck is supported by this beautiful curve, beautiful to sleep on, and the pillow. Allowing those stresses and cares to melt away. Each side of the spine, coming around the shoulder, down into the temple. Warming wooden cork ball. Using the fingers to manipulate, and now bringing a cool massage ball on the top of the shoulder, up the neck to the acupressure point for this area of the jaw for a good night's sleep. Hey Harmonies, Victoria here. I want to tell you all about this amazing Zermatt pillow. This is the Zermatt Blue Dot pillow. It's a beautiful, soft, lovely cushioned pillow. It's nice and lightweight. Its structure is ideal for supporting the head and neck, giving you the most beautiful night's sleep. Because over the years, I have treated so many clients who have come to me with a sore neck. This is why I love the Zermatt pillow. It contains advanced memory foam. The engineering and scientific research behind the design for this foam has been years in the making. Pillows have come on a long way. So the shape, the support, the structure, and also the shape with this lovely blue dot. The heaviest part of our head is protected and supported. Our neck is supported by this beautiful curve and our arms at the very edges. The fabric is so soft and smooth. It just feels really beautiful to sleep on. I've been sleeping on this now a while, and I've slept on it on my back, on my side, and even on my front. Find that center point at the blue dot, and I can feel that support straight away. So my head sinks into the pillow, my neck is being supported. With this pillow, I can feel that it's allowing my head to tilt back, which is exactly what I do with my clients when I'm giving core therapy and I do the neck release, the head tilt. So I'm supporting the neck upwards, just like this is supporting my neck, and then I allow the head to tilt backwards and thereby releasing the C1 and the occiput join. It's supporting my neck but allowing my head just to tilt back a fraction, and that just feels so good. So whether I'm lying on my back, whether I'm lying on my side, so you can see it's supporting my neck here, and also it rises slightly at the sides here so that my cheek is supported when I turn. And then it has this beautiful section here. My hand is feeling beautifully supported. Such a nice feeling. It's very snug, nice and warm and protected. I wish I'd found this pillow years ago. So take away neck pain and shoulder strain, removing those headaches, and go to the website Zermatt Home, put in the code Victoria to get your 15% off. So sweet dreams, Harmonies, let's spread a little healing. And now I'm going to invite hubby Jez into the bothy for a beautiful neck and scalp massage for a beautiful night's sleep. Okay, Jez, I'm going to give you a neck treatment to soothe any tension and relieve any stress. Take 3 nice long breaths. feel the tension falling away from your body, falling into your aura and further away down to the floor and into the earth to be recycled. Taking 3 nice long breaths. And feeling the oxygen circulating around your body, allowing any stresses and cares to dissolve into the couch and the pillow, allowing those stresses and cares to melt away, down, down, into the floor, to be recycled into the earth and come back as good energy. Soothing the neck, the shoulders, across the back of the neck, the trapezius, and up into the cranium. Lovely long breaths. Feeling the heated couch, the cool pillow, the soothing comfort and support of the structure and softness of the Zermatt pillow. Enjoying the beautiful relaxation that the correct alignment of the spine, the neck, and the head is giving you. Now soothing the shoulders, massaging into the shoulder points, over the deltoids. Feeling the warmth infuse through the skin, softening the muscle, relaxing the bones, circulating through the blood, the lymph, and the whole body. Stretching the back of the neck, continuing up the scalp, into the hair, the muscles, bones and skin of the whole head. And now a little bit of knuckling around the shoulders, the shoulders. Across the trapezius, lengthening and soothing the diamond shape of the trapezius muscle. And now increasing the strength as I near the base of the neck. Strongly each side of the top thoracic vertebrae bones, knuckling into the soft tissue. Each side of the neck, at the top of the shoulders, working symmetrically, each side, and then extending my fingers down under the thoracics and moving the vertebrae side to side, enjoying that lovely shifting move, and in a beautiful fashion encouraging the neck and the rest of the spine to move side to side, now coming up the whole spine, working each side of the neck while it's being supported by the memory foam of the Zermatt pillow, aligned in the correct manner for a good night's sleep. And once at the very top, holding the neck upwards and then allowing the head to gently tilt backwards, letting go, letting go, letting go, further and further and further, as my fingers are just feeling into the very base of the scalp, in that lovely little gap between the C1 and the base of the occiput. And then bringing the neck straight and long, stretching the head and letting it go, soft, soft. Going to repeat the same maneuver, coming down each side of the spine, shifting the vertebrae, rocking them, just gently encouraging the bones side to side, which tends to be easier in the lower thoracics and a little bit tighter around T2, T1, C7, C6, just at that knobbly bone at the very base of our necks. It can feel a little sore and tight because of our posture in life as we look down into phones, keyboards, look down at our feet when we're walking. If we try and look forwards, it's so much better for the angle of our necks and heads. our neck can then more easily support the great weight of our head. And continuing the spinal maneuver, shifting each vertebra side to side, loosening, softening, mobilizing, increasing the flexibility. And then coming up to the very top, raising the head, inserting my fingers just below the occiput and allowing the head to softly tilt back naturally. Letting go, heavier and heavier. The great weight of our heads just sinking back down into the pillow. And I know from experience, when lying in this manner, when our head has tilted all the way back and the muscles have relaxed, it feels like one could lie here for a very long time, because this feeling is so healing. Feels like exactly the right posture and massage sensation to relieve tightness and instill correct alignment. And then stretching at the same point at the C1 occiput junction, in order to create space in the neck, letting go, I've got you, trust me. And then continuing that feeling of a stretch going up the sides of the head, letting the head relax down deep into the soft cushion and off. And then some more shoulder stroking before we continue with the rest of this relaxation, ready for a good night's sleep. Softening into the shoulders. Relaxing into the neck. A soothing head and scalp sensation. And now turning your head in one direction, ready to work on the side and back of the neck, stretching and tilting the chin downwards, coming around the shoulder, pushing it down to elongate the stretch from shoulder to neck to head, and then softly bring a strong warm hand up over the temporal and up to the parietal, deltoid, trapezius, sternocleidomastoid, occiput, temporal, parietal. One more time. And knuckling round the shoulder. Deeply into the soft tissue, picking it up, squeezing between knuckles and my thumb. Finding and working on any knots. Working down the side of the neck, using the thumb to clear down a beautiful valley, a little channel to help clear any congestion in the lymph, and then working in the acupressure points at the base of the head, under the occiput, in a row of finger pads to soften and soothe, stimulating the acupressure points, encouraging them to relax and clear those key meridians. Into the scalp, coming up and over, down into the temple and around. And now bringing a warming wooden cork ball, which warms the skin and the muscle. Around the shoulder, into the soft tissue. Encouraging the head to turn to the left while working on the soft tissue on the right. Into that lovely muscle, using the warming cork massage ball, round and round. Up the neck, using the fingers to manipulate the strength and the action of the warming cork ball as it comes up the neck into the acupressure points, the saddle joint behind the ear, and then into the scalp, circling and rounding the massage ball as it comes round into the temporal, over to the temple. And then up over the top of the head to the parietals, massaging and warming, soothing any cold or tight muscles around the scalp. And now bringing a cool massage ball made of pine wood, again around the shoulder, into the soft tissue. This might feel stronger and cooler, helping to dissolve any inflammation, any heat, with the coolness of this lovely pine wood massage ball up the side of the neck, soothing as it rolls. And again into those acupressure points. And the side of the head. Over to that lovely temple region again. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And moving up to the parietals, onto the sagittal suture at the very top crown of the head, and then down the back to the right side, finishing under those acupressure occiput points again, rolling, rounding, cooling and soothing. And now my beautiful massage pen with a cool tip on one end of brass and a warming wooden end on the other, coming in to stroke along the top of the shoulder, up the neck to the acupressure point. Starting again at the shoulder, finding the soft tissue, strongly up the side of the sternocleidomastoid, up to the acupressure point behind the ear, up to the acupressure point to the side back of the head, and up to the acupressure point directly behind the head. Now using the cooling brass end of the pen around the shoulder point, finding the soft tissue, deeply into that lovely soft tissue, and finding that it brings coolness in an anti-inflammatory manner up the side of the neck, again to that lovely acupressure point behind the ear. And up the neck to the side back of the head, and up the neck again to the very back of the head into the main occiput meridian line. Holding for 2 or 3 breaths. Releasing. And bringing the ball, the cork warming ball, to the left side of the shoulder, soothing, applying a little pressure, feeling how the tissue underneath the ball is reacting, and applying the correct amount of pressure for the feel of how the tissue is giving underneath the ball, coming round the back top of the deltoid, rolling now over the top of the shoulder, rolling the shoulder, the top, warming, and the side of the neck. Coming to the back of the neck, round the occiput line to the scalp, and then up into the soft tissue, the fascia, as the scalp is responding with some lovely movement, seeing the hair shift, responding beautifully. At this point, a lot of scalps might be so tight and stressed that there's hardly any movement, but actually there's a beautiful response from the hairline and the fascia of the scalp in reaction to the movement of the warming cork massage ball down to the temple. Massaging into the back of the head, side, back and top, into the sagittal suture line and across to the frontal bone. And of course this is so good for stress relief and relaxation, especially for sleep, but also good for hair growth in order to stimulate hair follicles with good amount of circulation coming to the skin with the oxygen and nutrients being carried in the beautiful circulation. Now for the cooling pine wood ball, coming over the front of the shoulder, around the deltoid, the top and back of the shoulder, soothing in a cooling manner this time, up the side of the neck, to the occiput line, into the acupressure points, back of the ear, side of the head, and over the parietals once more, down the sagittal line, temporals, cooling the side of the head, and off. And now with the lovely massage pen, starting with the wooden point, coming around the deltoid, finding the soft tissue, up the neck, into the saddle point, up the neck again, along the meridian, into the acupressure point, along the meridian again, and into the occiput point, back middle of the head. And now using the brass tip again over the front of the deltoid, the sides and top, soothing the muscle, cooling it this time, and then bringing that beautiful brass tip to the acupressure point. And again, a lovely long cooling line up and in. And up and in with the brass tip to the occiput meridian. Using the brass tip to cool around the ear, into the scalp, encouraging a somatic state, much like a meditation, where we are aware and yet deeply, deeply relaxed. Small circles down the midline from the frontal bone up and over. Small rotating circles all the way down to the occiput, and then one straight long line up and over, and then the other meridian lines all the way connecting to the back of the head, like so. And finally, using my jade comb, coming over the scalp first of all and down. Jade is a known healer for soothing aches and pains, for soothing troubles and cares, helps us to heal and regenerate. Combing with the jade downwards to the ear and upwards across to the occiput line, coming back from the frontal all the way back. Coming across. Coming down the line from the frontal bone all the way over the parietals, soothing and cooling the sagittal suture, the bones of the head, our brain, helping to remove cares and worries and anything that is stopping us from sleeping. And coming to the beard, stroking gently through the beard area, helping soothe the skin underneath, helping soothe the hair follicles, cooling the skin over the chin and jaw. Of course, being a healing stone, this is also very good for this area of the jaw, the TMJ, the temporal mandibular joint, soothing any clenching and grinding, any tightness or misalignment in our TMJ. Soothing over the moustache line, down the sides of the head, the top, and then turning the head to comb the back while supporting the weight of the head with the other hand. Coming down, it feels so nice and cool and relaxing. While Jez is gently going to sleep, the cool jade comb is clearing away any cares and worries, creating a healing environment. Carrying on down the neck, all the way from the crown of the head, past the third eye chakra, past the Vishuddhi throat chakra, and towards the heart, Anahata chakra, and off. Coming back to the blue dot of the Zamat pillow, ready for a good night's sleep. Good night, everybody.